Hi gang, Dave Aguilera with you in Colorado's Weather Center. You know, one of the best things about living in Colorado are the bright orange and blue sunrises and sunsets we have over our state. But in the last couple of weeks, you may have noticed, if conditions were right, a little purple haze in some of that orange and blue rise and sets that we see around here. And there's a reason for that. Take a look at this. This is a shot from Glen Randall in the Indian Peaks Wilderness. Now, what we're seeing there is a little orange, a little blue, but there's a purple haze on the top of that. And researchers up at CU Boulder wanted to figure out, why is that purple haze there? So what they did is they launched balloons, high altitude balloons up in Laramie, Wyoming, to see what is in the atmosphere up at altitude. And what they found was there was a huge amount of sulfur dioxide gas creating aerosols in the air out there, and they are attributing that to a volcano that erupted back in June in Russia, on the east coast of the Russian coastline there. Rakoki is the volcano there, and here's a picture from NASA, from one of their satellites, of the eruption of that volcano. So this is all new information. They discovered up at altitude that up there in the stratosphere above Laramie, Wyoming, there were 20 times thicker than normal amounts of aerosols, gases and particles that they are attributing to the eruption of this volcano that eventually got in the jet stream and storms that pushed all of that particulate matter around the world. So that's what the group, the balloon team is what they're calling themselves up there at CU Boulder, noticed. And several years ago, back in 1991, same phenomenon was happening, purple haze in some of the sunrises and sunsets, and that was because of Mount Pinatubo, which erupted over the Philippines back then. So interesting phenomenon, and all the researchers up there say it's not going to last forever, and the weather conditions have to be just right to see that. But if you are watching any sunrises and sunsets and notice a little purple haze to some of the color, that's the reason why. This big volcano that erupted back in June on the east coast of Russia. How about that?